Hi friends, welcome into today's video. Today's video is going to be the top 5 cleansers that I feel like right now I'm really stuck on and that I really like. And I wanted to share these with you because a while ago I did a video about my skincare routine and someone asked me what I thought was the best cleanser. And at the time I really didn't have a cleanser that I was really attached to. And I found some that I really didn't like, but these are the ones that I kind of am at the point to where I'm like a little bit more hooked on. So I want to get right into this and let you guys see what I came up with. So I'm going to go from my least favorite to my top favorite, and then we'll go from there. So I would have to say that starting at the bottom is my Badescu Glycolic Foaming Cleanser. This foams up really nicely, and it takes off your makeup really well. The only thing I will say about this one is that it doesn't take off your eye makeup if you have waterproof eye makeup on. That great. I always do use a separate cleanser for my eyes. Like if I have a liquid lipstick on or something like that you can't really get off with just regular cleanser, then I'll use an eye makeup remover that also gets that off. And I'll tell you about that a little bit later after I'm done. But this really is good. It's very liquidy. And I use this particular foaming cleanser with my Clinique scrub brush, or whatever they're called, a cleaning brush. I like this Clinique one specifically because it doesn't rotate the head, and Clarisonics kind of rotates the head. And I was told that if after using a Clarisonic, if you notice like any blood vessels breaking or anything like that happening, that's because it rotates. This one just buzzes. If that makes any sense. It just vibrates. And so it does get really clean. It's really nice to get you clean. It also has a self timer on it. It goes off after 15 seconds. So what I do is I do my whole face for 15 seconds, and then I do my neck and my décolleté for 15 seconds. And I really like this, but I like using this foam with it because it seems to get everything off really well. Next up is my by Philosiphy, and it's the Microdelivery Exfoliating Wash. I purchased this when they had the half-price skincare event at Ulta, and I really do like this. It is really fine on the exfoliation, really fine. And I like to exfoliate my face because I feel like having older skin, I like to turn the skin over and have that younger youthful skin underneath come through. So this is really nice. I probably only use this a couple times a week. I think that if you had younger skin, that you would be safe to use it like every other day if you wanted to, if you really wanted to clean your face. The one thing that I will say about this is that you can't get it anywhere near your eyes because obviously those little granules would get in your eyes, and you don't want to do that. It does foam up nicely. I can use it with my Clinique brush, but I tend to just use this with my fingers and then washcloth to get any excess off. It foams up nice, takes off all your makeup, and gives you a little exfoliation at the same time. So I do like that one also. The next one that I have, I got in a kit from QVC, and this is IT Cosmetics' new Bye Bye Makeup, and it basically says that it's a 3-in-1 product. And so basically what it does is it melts off the makeup, and then it deep cleans your skin, and then it's supposed to moisturize. And the reason that it's supposed to moisturize is it's got coconut oil in it, and it smells really good. It smells like lemons and kind of a little bit of the coconutty smell, but it's very oily. I will say that about it. And I don't know if that will pick up on there it goes. So you can see how oily that is on my skin right there. And what's interesting about it is if you decide that you only want to use this as your moisturizer, you're supposed to leave this on for I think like a minute or 2 minutes after you've rubbed it all in, and then just take your lightly damp washcloth and wipe it off, and you still have the residuals of that coconut oil on there. Now in theory this is a really great thing to use, and I would normally say this is fantastic, and I do use it all the time to take off my makeup. But because I use serums and I use specific moisturizers and stuff, I need this to be just the cleanser. And I can't use that with this because it gets way down there in those bristles, and it just kind of clogs it up and makes it gunky. But using this just with your hands, cleansing off your makeup, taking it off that way, it's great as far as that goes. And then I go ahead and I just make sure that my face is clean, completely cleaned off of it, which it will come off with just warm water, and you know, a little bit, not heavy scrubbing, that's not the word I want to use, just a little bit more effort with your just a little bit more effort with your cloth. And so yeah, I really love this one. My number 2 product is something that I have to say I am so impressed that Garnier did this. And everybody's talking about this and everybody is so excited about this. However, Shiseido did a micellar water, and a lot of other companies have done micellar waters a long time ago. This just happens to be one from the drugstore. This, though, will take any makeup you have off. And if you get the one that says for waterproof makeup, it'll take any eye makeup you have off. If your eye makeup is waterproof, it'll take all of it off. The only difference is this does not go into a deeper clean. You can use it with any facial scrubbing brush that you have. However, since it's just basically water, it kind of goes all over the place, and I don't use it like that just because it's, you know, one of those things. But I'll tell you what I do use it as. If I have a full face of makeup, really heavy makeup, and I use one of these other cleansers like the IT Cosmetics and get everything off, but I still feel like I haven't quite gotten everything to where I need it to be, then I'll take this behind any of these things on a cotton ball, and I'll do it, you know, go over to make sure my face is really clean, and you'll be shocked at how much more makeup you get off. And I can even use like the Mario one and this, and still go in with the micellar water after and still get another cleansing effect off that. Now, micellar water, I don't know exactly how it works, but it doesn't dry out your face. It doesn't act like a toner where you feel like your skin is getting tighter or any treatment like that, but it's so good for following up and making sure that your face is just squeaky clean. And you know, when your face is that clean, then any serums, any treatments that you put on after that, it's going to absorb really, really well and gonna just make that even more effective on your face. So this is what it looks like. I'm sorry I didn't show it to you up close. Micellar cleansing water, and they do have the waterproof one. It has a blue cap. This is only about $8, I think, and well worth it. I mean, I have had mine for over 6 months and I've only used about half of it, and that's because I use this for my brushes too, which is another really cool thing that you can do with this, is use it to clean out your brushes. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, before I get to my number 1, this is my honorable mention. This is the Sephora waterproof makeup eye remover, and I know this is $5, but this is not my top one. I threw this in here because I wanted to tell you guys waterproof eye makeup remover in addition to your regular cleansing of your makeup, taking your makeup off. This is the one, and it is just fantastic. It has, you can tell before I shake it up. Okay, so here's the oil part of it, and then that's the cleansing part of it. Then you shake it up and it just becomes your perfect cleanser, and then you just use it on a cotton ball, or you can just pour a little bit in your fingers and then wipe it on your eyes, and then use your cleansing cloth or your cotton ball and get it off. And I'm telling you guys, I have never found anything on the market to possibly come close to this. This is just fantastic, fantastic eye makeup remover. This whole big huge bottle, which this bottle will usually last me almost 2 years, and this whole big bottle only costs $14. So this is so worth the investment. They have littler ones. They have one that's like this big, it's $10, and then they have a little tiny one, I think it's $6, and those will last you forever too. So if you wanted to just try it out, just try that $6 one out, and I swear you will not be disappointed. That's how I started, and I got hooked, and I will never be without this in my skincare routine. Okay, the number 1 thing that I got in one of my boxes, I think it was a glossy box, and this is the Bareminerals Pure Plush Gentle Deep Cleansing Foam, enriched with mineral-rich sea salts, elderflower, and rosemary extracts. So Bareminerals is known for how much they care about your skin, and that they're all of their mineral powders and everything is supposed to be good for your skin. Well, this is no different. Now, even though this is my number one thing, this is my only hang up with this, and that is that this stuff does not smell very good. It doesn't smell very good at all. However, it works so fantastic, and it goes such a long way that I can completely sidestep that and say, okay, now when I'm just smelling it, it has this hint of vanilla in it, but for me, it smells like when you go into the hospital and you wash your hands, and it smells like that soap in there. And believe me, I've been in the hospital plenty of times, so I know what I'm talking about. Now, but what is so cool about it, I'm just gonna wet my hands here really quick, and I'm going to show you what this does. What is so cool about this is I'm gonna take just a pea size, that much. That's all I'm taking right there. And I wet my hands, and I'm gonna work this into my hands so you can see how well it does and what kind of a product it is. Now look at my hands, they're completely covered. So that little teeny pea size will completely take your makeup off, and it will completely do your whole face, your décolleté, everything. And I'm telling you, it is fantastic. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this tissue is covered in makeup just for me, like doing my makeup and stuff. But yeah, it's that good. It really truly is wonderful, wonderful product, and I absolutely love it. So that's it, you guys. That's my top 5 makeup cleansers. So Candace, if you're watching, this video was for you. I know I'm a little bit late, but all of my other ladies, I'm so glad that you stopped by today and you got to share my video with me. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It really does help me out so much to have new subscribers, and I welcome any comments you have. Do you guys have a favorite cleanser? Do you have something that you use that you find that just works fantastic for you and that you've just gotten stuck on over the years, or something that you found that was new? I would love to hear from you, and just leave all those comments in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and that will be all for today's video. I hope to see you next video. You guys have an amazing day and take care. Bye.